Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to get down to business here in Bayonetta Origins. My name is Allison Cruz, and last time, well, suffice it to say, we had several existential crises, made our way through most of the Wyvern Falls, and we towed off against the almighty Jabberwock. What lies ahead is among one of the coolest boss fights in the entire game, and I'm super excited for it. But it is a doozy, and we're probably going to get wrecked. Speaking of doozies, hey, I can actually kind of use those, I think. Before we get started into this proper, we are going to open up a shortcut or two, just, you know, for our return visit here once we get some other appropriate abilities, starting with the world's slowest moon dance, I guess. I don't know why it's so slow, but I guess we can just appreciate the fine art of dance. Perfect. So I'm actually recording this right off the tail of the last episode. I'm that excited for this fight, and it's probably one of the longer ones, so if this ends up being like, you know, an extra long episode, then I hope you don't pay it much mind. I have been liking having this series be a bit longer in terms of episodes. Usually I try to top them off at like 20 minutes or something, but you know, 35-40 has been kind of the mark here, and I just feel like if I cut these up into 18-minute episodes, it would just take so long. I just don't want to torture you with that, and I don't want to torture myself with that. So fewer updates, and they'll be longer, so that'll take us back to that arena where we fought against the Charmanders, which is nice. And one last thing that we can do, actually, I'm pretty sure we can knock this out right now, is there's a moon pearl that is kind of close, and if I recall, I don't think we need anything special to get it. It's just somewhat out of the way, at least I hope it is. Not too far. Oh, hello. Good to see you. I suppose, take that! Oh my god. Let's just set her free. Man. Of all the places to be completely encased in, I guess, space crystals, this is among one of the top tier spots. I mean, there's no shortage to places in this game that I would completely and utterly sleep in, and it would take an entire episode to just detail all of the cozy little spots you can just pick out in this game. It's just so good, you know. But now is the time for battle.
This looks like a piece of its hide. So it's not completely invincible.
Yeah, not completely, but it still can take quite the wallop. So be ready for that. We'll head over here and grab some goodies. Maybe a little snack for the road. There we go. One of those, I guess. And prepare to do a colossal amount of damage to the ecosystem around these parts. It's among one of my favorite pastimes, and Chester's too, apparently.
Cool.
He knows we're coming, and he's ready to fight. Let's go get him.
I won't run anymore. Come on, Cheshire.
Like I'd turn around now.
Cheshire grumbled under his breath. He was itching for a fight.
Well, a fight is what he's about to get, because this is no joke. Get ready, you guys.
Munch. Munch.
The monster.
time had come to settle the score once and for all.
You don't scare me! Not anymore! Come on! Let me help!
Ladies and gentlemen, I present the Jabberwock. This boss is absolutely no joke, and if you thought this game was a bit of a cakewalk before this point, well, this is bound to change your attitude far and away, because this guy is relentless, and this fight is actually pretty epic. So you can only deal damage to him if you're, in your stoned mode. So take that into consideration, because you can still do a little bit of chip damage until his barrier comes up, but eventually you just kind of want to wait until the prompt for his Thorn Vice comes up, and then that way you can actually deal meaningful damage. His moves are pretty easy to telegraph all around, and I guess for the most part, if you play this long enough, you probably won't have too many issues. So hopefully he just goes ahead and just... There we go. When he curls up like that, get ready and attack.
Prepare yourself!
Yeah, you are going to need to do that quite a few times. I wouldn't even bother switching to any other elemental mode because it's not going to help here. But luckily, in this first phase of the fight, he really doesn't do all that much that isn't difficult to read. So it's just more or less a battle of attrition until we get to the next phase. And that's where things actually get tricky. But he's got some pretty basic moves. He's gonna thwap ya. He's just gonna try to bite ya. So keep Cereza out of the way, and you should hopefully be fine. This is where the rocket recall comes into play, so... Yeah, he's just kind of gonna waste our time here a little bit. Alright, if you want to go ahead and let me Thorn Vice you, that'd be freaking fantastic. Here we go. Alright. And eventually, hopefully, after enough hits, or even, chip damage is gonna help you out here, we'll get cutscened into the next phase. Like right now, here we go. So this is where it gets tricky. Every so often, he's actually going to change the environment so that it's harder to run on, and this is where you want your speed up with Cheshire to come into play. You can still do a little bit of damage here, and yes, please. Thorn Vice. Oof. Oof. Oh, beautiful. Alright, alright. So yeah, he's got a couple new moves this time, and what you want to watch out for is his jumping slash attack. But he'll throw bombs at you. He can do that in the first phase, and you can throw them back, but that, oof. So that'll severely limit your mobility if you run around in that. So try to stay out of the water if you don't have Cheshire. Otherwise, it's just going to be a rough time for you. You're going to be slim pickings. Oh my god. And let me just let you enjoy this fight without my constant blabbering. Ooh, yes! Here we go. Get him. Now, after he reaches about a fourth of his health.
What now? I think we made it mad.
He is gonna be real mad. So, whatever you do, don't get hit.
It would hurt. Focus. Got to keep moving.
All right, he's on the ropes. All we need is another good thorn vice and we'll be good. But he's gonna be so much more aggressive now. Jesus, I really don't like it when he jumps on me. Okay, he's gonna do that again. You cannot reflect those with Cheshire, by the way, so don't even try. Oh, God. All right, get him. Just any chip damage we can do can help at this point. Oh, that is unless he decides he wants to thwack us with his tail again. I don't think so, sir. What's he doing? Is he just doing another... Okay, another bomb. It's pretty easy to dodge those because obviously the arena is not level. Oh, please let me get him. Yes! Man, we are so lucky our cover held up for as long as it did. Otherwise, we would be done, but he's almost out of tricks, so just do not relent and do not succumb to special love taps. What are you doing? More bombs? Of course he is. All right, let's finish him off. One more Thorn Vice, one more good bind down. Oh, God. Ugh. That's all we need, man. Come on, here we go. Okay, now that his armor is off, you can bind him properly and finish him. Well, you didn't think it would be that easy now, did you? We have one final phase, and that does involve using our Witch Pulse to save Cheshire. So, when he's preoccupied, get up there and dance your little heart out. It's not quite enough. But he's noticed, and he's got projectiles for us, so make your way across without getting hit, and you have another batch of flowers to bloom. Do not let those hit you under any circumstance. Especially when you get to the top of this ladder, because he knows you're there. But with that...
of yours bursts.
The vile Jabberwock had been defeated. Cereza was ecstatic. Cheshire turned away. He seemed almost as down as after their last encounter with the monster.
this time! We won!
Cheshire started grumbling about how Cereza moving around the battlefield made it hard to fight. Cereza's celebration had been ruined before it could even begin.
You do realize it was thanks to my help you were able to defeat that thing, right? You could at least say a word of thanks.
Putting their argument on pause, they ran to keep up with the White Wolf.
My God, what did I tell you? A fight for the ages. Let's go and collect our well-deserved flower container.
Cool!
Beautiful. I am torn on whether or not I actually even want to show much commentary on that since it was so frantic, but good God. That was incredible, and I love that fight. It's just by and away, it's very impressive, you know? It's cute. But welcome to the Water Shrine. Let's go and get our next element.
Another element! What's wrong? Not even interested in getting a new power anymore? Yeah, this won't get you home either, but I'm sure it'll help us get closer.
And with that, we have unlocked Water Chestnut. So you know what that means. Time to transform.
Let's go! Awesome!
Doesn't he look amazing? Oh my God, I love this element. Also the fact that we can now absorb water power, which essentially just drains the water in any given area, so I guess we're just gonna go and ruin more ecosystems to better our own magical selves, right? So your main ability with Cheshire is going to be his Aqua Stream, which is essentially a long-range hose that you can really dollop the damage. So it will take enemies out like freaking gangbusters, man. It's nice. I like it a lot, even though it is a bit of a magic guzzler and it's kind of awkward to control. You know, it doesn't operate on a swivel or anything. It's just whatever direction you're facing. So let's head down here. We have a nice little save spot in the Chalkroot Hollow, interestingly enough. So if we go and, you know, use our water on these swivelly things, then, well, hey, these are mostly just used for treats and collectibles and things. This one being pretty unique in the sense that I think this is the only wisp you rescue like this. Here you go. How's it going, little buddy? Oh, are you all right? He's just like throw up. His name is Bullseye, and he's filled with like little daggers. He has like a little bullseye on his eye. What in the world? There's no way that thing believes in fate. No, free will, that is a concept extremely foreign to him. All right, well, for some reason or another, they're kind enough to go ahead and give us another one of these, just next to the other. And a lake. She's like a fish in the water. Okay, sure thing, Cereza, whatever you say. So, yeah, luckily we can just be supported just fine on lily pads. I want to get this without moving it, but come on, there you go. Beautiful. And we'll go over here. The physics are every bit as weird as you would expect it to be, so keep that in mind.
Nothing to worry about. At least this big will hold us up no problem. Right?
Oh, absolutely. So we can now get rid of the fire that is surrounding these chests, these nice charred / medium well done chests, and we get some items. So once again, a lot more of the world is actually going to be made available to us, arguably more so than the stone, but there's still kind of a lot that we can't do. So I guess we're gonna go and hop on over here. There you go. Is there somebody waiting here for us? Yes, there is. All right, be gone with thee. How dare you? Also, the camera there being very generous and kind of showing us something over there. But we're gonna fill these pipes up, clean them out, and at the very end of these, usually, it's a bank bonanza. It's beautiful. Okay, so you want me to go ahead and rotate this, right? We're gonna be dealing with this a little bit too. And I wonder, can we actually do this right now? I'm indeed curious. Ooh, there's lots of goodies over here. All right. Oh, and there's also enemies, you jerks. Oh my God, they can't handle getting sprayed in the face for 2 seconds before dying. All right, there we go. Look at all that. Oh my God. Who said that cleaning pipes doesn't pay? But you definitely want to grab this because this is an infernal fruit and we could definitely use one right about now.
Whoa! Okay, pretty good.
Why are you being so suspicious, Cheshire? There's no reason for that. Is it because I called you a water chestnut? Did you take offense to that? I'm sorry. Also, getting caught here is like really awkward. There's some places where Cereza will just hop down to like pretty nonchalantly, but others, she'll just be like, too high. Can't do it. Doesn't work for me. Bring it up with my rider, please. I want all of my yellow Skittles and brown M&Ms just directed to me in my room. That's all. Okay, so we gotta actually rotate it the other way. Is physics our thing? I don't think there's anything on that side. Be kind of silly if there was, right? But let's make our way up here. There's still quite a bit of tutorial stages to go through, and you can swim as Cheshire. Look how graceful he is. Oh my God, he is a little buddy. If you jump in with any other element, he'll just automatically transfer into water. So yeah, let's do it.
Cheshire, you can swim? I'll pass. I don't want to get my hair wet.
I love it. He's just so cavalier. Okay, let's go and bring this over, and we can hopefully cross without too many issues, like accidentally jumping up on land. Excuse me. There you go. All right, heading over here. Guess what? Yeah, we got a bit of a fight. That's all right. So, yeah, in combat, you definitely want to make use of this just because it can help put out fires where there might not need to be any. Also the combos. Oof. All right, again? Here, let's do this. Oof. Nice, nice, nice. All right. Once again, but with feeling. Oh, or I'll just... Oh, there we go. Well, as you can see, we can start using the Thorn Vice against certain enemies after they do a big combo like that, and I'm surprised nobody got hit during all of that. We were all just like hopping around like madmen, just absolutely crazy, just kind of not doing anything. That was great. Over here we have some more of these, which it's kind of hard to see against this light brown. Kind of what I don't like about that, but lots of opportunity for some onyx roses. We'll certainly take that. And there's actually a little bit more to this area that we can go ahead and play around with. I will grab this, and thank you. They're not setting me up with any doubles, which is nice. Really not a fan of those. And like the surprise sustains. But there we go. Very nice. So Cheshire, I'm gonna need you to dip into the drink for a moment and bring me a lily pad. Specifically this one right here. The game does a really good job of not stranding you without one, so it's very well programmed in that regard. But we do want to go ahead and take this over here, and then we can drop out of that. Thank you. And can I make it? Can I jump to that? Come on, you can do it, Cereza. Oh, good job. so that we can make it across here and rescue another moon pearl. That's freaking great, right? So yeah, as you see, it just kind of shows up nice and conveniently there. So I'm gonna go ahead and set this up. And nice. Let's go ahead and rescue her. Again, such a cozy spot. Or should I say covey spot, because it's like a little cove, you know. It's cute. But I think that's basically everything we can really explore around here. So let's actually go across this bridge. As you can see, you actually needed to keep that lever held down to keep the bridge up. But we head down to this little alcove, which is also equally as cozy. And oh god, we have one of these. Okay, this one might actually be pretty annoying. We'll try it with blue, see how that works out for us. What do we got? This one right here. Maybe some of these. Oops. Come on. Oh no, come on. Oh my god, for the save. Oh, that was really close. Okay, for some reason, there was one that was moving and I wasn't aiming for it, but I wanted to get the one that was closest. Hey. It looks like we're doing pretty good on potions. Still haven't really needed to concoct any, and I think we're gonna have to give a couple health potions up soon and blast cocktails. So that is it for everything in this area. Where we have to go is up here, but you have to use this pretty ridiculous mechanism to get up there. And unfortunately, out of the 5 or 6 of these there are in the game, there's nothing special like under or behind them. They just kind of like, I feel like there's a lot of potential for that. And also, uh-oh, we were too far away from each other. It just bugs out the game. So you have that going for you, I suppose. But yeah, they just really don't want you exploring it in that way. All right, so we go ahead and lift that up as much as it can go. And this is where we get to really wreak some destruction after a brief word from our sponsors.
Cereza, thank Sheba you're safe.
Morgana's projection appeared before her once again. She seemed relieved.
Cereza, you look different. Did something happen, my dear?
Morgana! I defeated a giant monster! You should have seen it!
Unable to contain her childish glee, Cereza explained how they had taken down the Jabberwock.
It is a miracle you escaped unscathed. I thought I told you to find a safe place and stay put. But I must admit, I am surprised. Perhaps you have grown more than I thought.
Words of praise from Morgana were as rare as igloos in Inferno. It took all of Cereza's willpower not to jump for joy.
I believe you're ready for more powerful magic techniques. They will allow you to draw out the true strength of your familiar. Listen, Cereza. I have begun my preparations to get you out of that forest.
What?
The strength of the fairy magic that protects Avalon is immense. It will require an equally powerful spell to break. I have begun my incantation, but it will take until dawn to complete. You must survive until then.
Yes, ma'am.
Skill at controlling a demon determines one's worth as a witch. Remember this if you hope to take on any more monsters in that forest, and live to tell the tale.
After Morgana's spectre had vanished, Cheshire let out an angry growl.
Oh, Morgana always talks like that. Don't worry, I know you're not just some kind of weapon. But it wouldn't kill you to listen to my advice once in a while.
Cheshire snorted in response.
Ugh, you're hopeless.
And with that, Cereza's good mood disappeared as quickly as it had come.
Chapter 8, Torn. Alright, well, that certainly isn't ominous in the slightest, but hey, at least it looks like they did not forget to pick their kids up from soccer practice. Hooray. So, this section is a little straightforward. There's not a whole lot that you can do to really deviate, so let's just go ahead and get this puzzle done and over with. The camera pans out to show that there is something submerged, so we should probably drain the surrounding lake. Why not? That definitely won't backfire in any meaningful way. This kind of leads to a bit of verticality with this game, which is kind of cool that it actually doesn't make areas inaccessible after you drain it of water. So they do a really like bang up job of that. Except for me, I'm going crazy. I don't know how to drive this infernal thing. Get all of it. There we go. And it will spawn back. So, I think we just head to the right, but let me double check over here. I'm more than ready to get myself proven wrong. No, we're fine. We're A-okay. Let's go this way. And this is going to take us to the other one, obviously. There we go. Let's do this. Oh my god, what the? Okay. Thanks for getting me, like, right before I had a chance to get my magic back. That was rude. God, I do love being nice and ambushed, you know? Okay, so we'll go and take this as well, and drain it even further. Yes, I love to see the destruction of the wetlands all around here. Are you gonna be a bad guy? Please no. Oh, thank God. Ooh. I could certainly use more demonic mist. I do feel like that has probably been my go-to one. Blast cocktails just haven't been doing it for me in this run than it usually does. So we can climb down, and then that lily pad will still be waiting there for us, except there you go. Thank you. Okay, so now we follow this little path. That'd be nice, right? The one floating there, the one that I missed, and I missed those ones too. If you decide to put infinite magic on Cheshire, this is the one reason why you would want to. You can't grab those? There you go. Oh, you did grab that one. Nice. Well done. Yes, no drop left behind. So we've got some of this. Nice and quick dance. Beautiful. And we'll also get a bit of experience. So let's go off over here. God, 90 for that. That is a lot. Let's see. I don't think you really give me much else over here. Yeah, we're fine. So yeah, like I said, there's not really a whole lot that you can do here that is going to be different than what I'm doing. There is some other exploration you can do, but for now, no need. Hey, very nice. So time for a little bit of backtracking, I think. Can we even get there from here? If I go over here, climb down. Yeah, there's no water here for us, so... Oh, we can just drop down right here. Nice. Works for me. So again, even if you do send Cheshire up on his merry way, there's not going to be anything underneath, and you can't stop it like over here and jump off. You have to get to the very top. So you can't get on any of these other cages, even though I've tried, mind you. But thank you. That was amazing. But we make it up here, and this is a one-way. Keep in mind that these will not stay where they are, and they'll swivel back down. So with that, we have yet another Tirnanog. Oh god. Leave me alone. Why can't I climb? I don't like this game. Uh-oh. Okay, you're not gonna let me climb that way either. Bye. Bye. Oh, shoot. Oh, you almost got me. Not today. Okay, looks like we have ourselves a little bit of acceleration. I think this is just another combat trial, so nothing too bad to worry about, just maybe some elements. Let's see what we got, shall we? Okay, so, oh my god. This is not good. That's not who I thought was going to be here, but that's fine. Invincibility frames. Save the day. Jesus. God. Okay. Okay. Let's focus for a minute here. We've got just the fire guys now. And luckily for us, we can just go ahead and attack to get rid of those barriers. You're going to be focusing on me for some godforsaken reason. Not sure why you'd want to do that, fool. Alright, man, no need to show off now, alright? So, oh my god, you spawned a lot of friends. Come on! Oh, shoot. You did not... Why did you switch back? I tried to do this. Oh! I don't know what happened there, but for some reason Cheshire just like switched. Ugh, there we go. Alright. That guy can go to hell. You two! Ooh, out of midair! Oh my god! Alright, well, aside from, I guess, that fat finger double tapping that I did to switch out of stone mode, that was pretty good. Not bad.
Yes!
It's another flower container. We have been needing so many of these throughout the entirety of this playthrough that I am so glad that we keep just, you know, throwing them in the bouquet vase, you know. All right, well, with that having been said and done, that was almost an insult to my time. So I will meet you guys on the other side of this 40-second animation.
My, you managed to defeat the ferocious Jabberwock. It's hard to believe you were the same girl who I found sobbing all alone in a dark nightmare. You truly have grown strong.
Really? Thanks. You know, you still haven't told me your name.
I am Lucaon. And you?
I'm Cereza.
Cereza. What a lovely name.
Lucaon, who are you? Why are you doing so much to help me?
I am trapped deep in the heart of this forest by a powerful curse. But as a witch, I believe you have the power to break that curse. What's more...
What is it?
Your dream. You long to save your mother, don't you? That particular sorrow is one I know all too well.
You are also trying to find your mother, aren't you?
Yes. Even after countless moons, my mother still waits for me outside the forest. I want to go to her, to dry her tears. Cereza, please break my curse. If you destroy the final elemental core and come to the heart of the forest, my dream, our dream, will become a reality. We can leave this forest together. I will help you save your mother, and we can all live as families once again.
Look on. I understand. I'll do my best. I want to know more about you. There is so much we have in common.
I feel the same way. I have never met another who understood my pain, shared my dream.
Another meeting with Lucaon. Remembering the dream sent Cereza's young heart aflutter. Cheshire noticed Cereza's flushed cheeks and stared at her inquisitively.
Oh, it's nothing. Anyways, there is something I should explain while I have the chance.
Cereza told Cheshire the reason she had entered Avalon Forest. Lucaon appearing in her dream, her quest to save her mother, and the power she was promised that waited at the heart of the forest. Cheshire was speechless. Entering the forest based on a half-remembered promise from a boy in a dream?
I know what it sounds like, but it's all coming true. The elemental cores were just as Lucaon said, right? These are more than mere dreams.
If he did not return to Inferno soon, Cheshire would surely die. The thought that he was chasing the whims of a love-struck child sent his blood boiling with rage.
If I don't make it back to Inferno, the last thing I do in this miserable world will be tearing you limb from limb, roared the furious demon.
Lucaon could teach you a thing or two about how to talk to a lady. Nothing. Come on, let's go find that core.
Alrighty then. I feel like I blacked out there for a minute. Did something important happen? Okay, well, as tensions become more and more strained between Cheshire and Cereza, things are kind of starting to look a little more clear, and we're actually much closer to the final elemental core than you might think. So I think out of that distortion, there was nothing really else for us to grab, so we'll go this way, and we will follow the main path, likely be ambushed again. Who knows? But if I'm not mistaken, there should be another remembrance around here. Hey! There it is.
Cereza and Cheshire came across a pool where lily pads stretched as far as the eye could see. Just how long would it take for this many to grow? They stood in awe of the forest's diligent workings.
I love that he's just batting at these butterflies for the entirety of that scene. Also, this is a one-way shortcut jumping down some of these lily pads. I think it's that one right there, but you will be able to return here at some point because there is an area that you can visit. I'm just not gonna do it quite yet. Ooh, there's gonna be a fight here, isn't there? Oh my god. All right. Was not expecting that. Where are you? Ooh. Get some of this going. Oh my god. You're crazy. You're a madman. Cool your freaking jets, dude. Literally, your aqua jets. Okay, so let's go and make these appear. I think this will just make a bunch of roses come out, which is nice. And we're almost back to some familiar territory, so that's pretty neat, if you ask me. Cool. Thank you for all those. We'll just go and burst them open. They're just gonna be everywhere. Gonna force me to do something in this game. Okay, we can also head over here, and with good aim, there we go. It's just so satisfying. And how it goes into slow motion directly after. Right. So if you really want to, you can take this down and get like a chest and a journal, but that is somewhere that is gonna essentially take you back all the way to the beginning of this area, which I really don't want to do right now. So I'll keep that in mind for later. It does also create a shortcut back, but it's a one-way. Once you take that down, there's no getting back up, and it's just such a time sink, I'm not gonna worry about it. So we'll go this way, and this is where we have to go. And we're almost done here. We're almost out of the woods. So Cheshire, you'd like to get in a slightly better spot. We can be free. Uses almost all your magic to get there. Check it out. This should look familiar, no? Well, now we can make our way back. And again, this is more or less another one-way because you won't be able to get back up to this specific perch. So do not forget to go and snag yourself one of these. Also some foreshadowing off beyond the fog there. What does this say? Yeah, they can be boats, stepping stones, or they can just be really sturdy lily pads. Never thought about that, Cereza. But there we have it. We're back.
Well, who do we have here? Frankly, I'm surprised you've made it this far. You even took care of a monstrous Jabberwock, violent even by fairy standards. I never expected a witch to come along and beat him. And you've destroyed another elemental core. But you don't seem happy. You're not hurt, are you?
No, we're fine. Hey, how about telling us where we can find the last elemental core? You know, don't you?
Miss, I've often said hurrying will get you nowhere.
You sound like my teacher! Come on, don't hold out on us!
Dear, dear. The final elemental core is in a particularly tricky part of this forest. Inside a fortress where only the most malicious of the fairies reside. No one who has entered that fortress has ever made it out. Still sure you want to go?
Oh, we'll go all right. I'm a witch, and I'm way stronger now than when I set foot in this forest.
We can hope. But with your teamwork, maybe you don't have much to worry about. I'm tired of those cruel fairies myself. I'm hoping you can show them what's what.
All right, well, now we get some advice from Ignis, and sorry, I think I blacked out again during all of that. Thank you for shoving this information into my brain against my will. I appreciate it. Now is the point where you can really go out of your way and explore the world. So this is where Ignis recommends we head to continue the story, which I would like to say we'd be heading there next, but I'd be lying because, ladies and gentlemen, join me here on Bayonetta Origins as we do some slight bit of backtracking, collect some goodies, and start to make some preparations towards heading into that castle. It's gonna be a hell of a set piece, and I think you might be in for a pleasant surprise. My name is Allison Cruz. Take care, everybody, and I hope to see you guys then.